Thank you.
Morning friends, happy Sunday, and the lifestyle of the two brothers, William and Harry, literally could not be more different. It's a complete dichotomy. And of course, the big story around this beautiful Instagram post from Meghan, where Harry brought back a sweet treat for the family. The big story is that the flour used to make this was grown in fields that were previously full of landmines. So they were cleared of landmines because of the Russian invasion, now put to good use, used to make this sweet treat. Harry took it home for his children. What a magnificent act of symbolism. Apart from the fact it's a brilliant gift, the symbolism behind war, tragedy, trying to make something good, teaching his children about that, you can't overlook it. Meanwhile, Kate and William are on the third holiday of the year with empty diaries showing Kate in dangerous and physically demanding downhill skiing when she can't work because she's in recovery. I mean, it's just, it literally is like fiction, science fiction, something in a novel. And if you read it in a novel, you'd just be like, I'm not reading this rubbish. It's absolutely BS. This is all true. Anyway, comments are open as ever. Let me know what you think.
Mom. Breakfast time. Go.
Thank you.
Morning friends, happy Sunday, and if there's one photograph that's absolutely incensed the British tax-paying public, I will tell you it's this one. Kate's third holiday of the year, second skiing holiday of the year, and this photograph does not align with what the British media, who basically dictate what the British public believe about the royal family, have been broadcasting for the last 4 months. The British media are saying that Kate is taking it easy. She's in cancer recovery. No. Downhill skiing, notoriously physically demanding and notoriously dangerous. And there's many shots like this of Kate taking it far from easy. Then we have the dichotomy. Well enough to go on holiday multiple times, not well enough to work. Empty diary, apart from when it comes to holidays. And even kind people like us in this crazy corner of TikTok, we question, right? No work, lots of holidays, resting, physically demanding activity. What is going on? Anyway, it's up to you to decide because comments are open. I would love to hear your opinion. Afternoon friends, happy Saturday. Well, this is nice work if you can get it right. We've now discovered that William and Catherine are away skiing on their extended month-long Easter holiday with the children. We know this because the European press do not give two hoots about any sanctions, any threats of financial repercussions from the British non-working royal family. They take the photos, they publish them. And there's a whole set of photos of William not in shorts, cradling a bottle of alcohol. There's actually photos of them on the slopes with the children, but I'm not going to share those ones. I might put a little photo here of them too, the two of them on the slopes. And to the royalists that will be complaining in the comments, these are recent photos. I've seen in another language the European headlines covering them. They are up to date. They are not from last year. They're not from the year before. These are brand new and up to date. And all I will say in 2025 is every family deserves the right to have enough money to enjoy themselves. But we have tens of millions of children in the UK growing up in poverty where the concept of a month-long break, including a fully expensed skiing holiday, is so far out of their thoughts, dreams and reach, it may as well be a fairy tale. It's time for change in 2025. My next upload is about that change. Stay tuned. Afternoon friends, happy Saturday. Hope your weekend has got off to an amazing start. Professional spoon bender, psychic, paranormal obsessed Uri Geller, often been an interesting character in the British media. I paid for this article, I know, shame, so I could read it so you didn't have to. Uri Geller in this article is suggesting that Mother Russia have got secrets on the British non-working taxpayer-funded royal family that will lead to their end. The secrets will be so disturbing to the British taxpayer and British governments. I think the governments already know the secrets, to be honest. But anyway, the royal family will cease to exist because they will be exiled in absolute shame. People laugh at Yuri, but he's often been right in the past, I'll tell you that. And it is entirely possible, because of Andrew's bad choices and association with alleged spies, that there is more to this story than we know. And some of that information, whether it's been via remote viewing, CIA vibes there, or another method, some of that information is out there. Let's wait and see how it plays out. We certainly need some money allocating to the tens of millions of children growing up in poverty. If this is the way to do it, allocate royal money elsewhere, I'll be a happy person. Comments are open as ever. Let me know what you think.
Kira, I just want to change gears slightly and ask you about Prince Harry's secret trip to Ukraine. That's been in the spotlight today. What do you make of his visit to the country?
You know, we appreciate everyone's support, especially in such a delicate topic as veterans and the veterans who have lost their limbs and who are recovering. And we appreciate all pieces of the support that we can get from all over the world. And of course, it means a lot for our veterans to get the attention of a member of royal family and to get his goodwill and words of support and pretty much like the emotional attention that the people need. It has been overall very important for all of us to know that we are not alone in this fight and in everything that we are facing after the fight. So, of course, we are grateful, and we have received many good words from all over the country, saying that it's important to know that veterans are not forgotten as well. And while Ukraine is fighting for our survival, we have thousands of people who have been wounded during this war. And aside of some physical support and medical support that we are trying to get them, they also need lots of attention and emotional support, knowing that they are not forgotten and knowing that there will be a life after the treatments that they will go through.
Earlier in the show, I had promised you that we would tell you what Meghan Markle did last night. Nigel, I'm sure you've been dying to know as well. She was actually at a place where, maybe a place that you hang out, at the Polo Bar, where espresso martinis are probably served all the time. She was at the Polo Bar, and so Prince Harry did a surprise trip to the Ukraine. So a little, not exactly the Polo Bar, different vibe. But she was at Polo Bar, then she went to see the show Gypsy. So she was at a Broadway show, but she kept it very low key. We were talking earlier in the show how she had a very over the top baby shower at the Mark, which, people thought it was a little too lavish. She did travel up to Times Square in a 4-vehicle motorcade, though, including an unmarked NYPD car. She had a group of security guards with her, and they escorted her into the Majestic Theater to see Gypsy. We talked to a number of sources who were at the show, and they didn't even notice she was there. She kept such a low profile.
She can't take a pedicab to Gypsy. Imagine her in those pedicabs that you see going like, teenage dream, the way you live. How else could she go?
Well, she's got more security than she does in the UK. Right, so this is the thing, right? So
that's a point.
That's exactly what her husband was doing in London just this week, actually, arguing the fact that where's my security?
Really?
They've reduced his, because he's not a working royal anymore, so they've taken away his security clearance to like what the same as the working royals have. So when he's over there, he's like, look, we have a lot of death threats and things like that against us, and a lot of issues because he was in the military and he's a royal, and Meghan Markle and all that kind of thing. So that it was like, okay, we need to have better security. So he was suing the English government to reinstate his security.
Meghan girl, you did not have to come and eat this hard, okay? Y'all, she looked good. I mean, each new picture is just better and better and better and better. Like, respectfully, Prince Harry, but can you fight can you fight, bitch? Can you fight? And what I love is she also has a good personality too, so it just like ties it up all together. I mean, y'all, she is literally perfection. And I need to meet her so badly. Anyways, if you guys are wondering where this picture is from, Meghan was recently in New York City attending a Broadway play. And she did not come to play with you New York hoes, okay? Period. Because she ate this outfit up. She ate it up. It's just like, why is she always in New York City when I'm not in New York City? But when I'm in New York City, she's not in New York City. It's just so hard. But overall, yes, I love the outfit. She looks incredible. She looks gorgeous. I mean, mwah, just chef's kiss.
I've said it once, I've said it twice. People don't like Meghan Markle because she's black. And I'm gonna prove it to you. I actually have proof. First of all, she has a smash success with her As Ever products. The New York Times, I think, opinion page did a blind tasting. They had 5 or so people blindfolded, some British people, and they had different plates with different toast with jam, and Meghan's is a raspberry spread, I think that's what she's calling it. And everyone picked the As Ever spread, okay? That is solid proof that people like her spread. And it's priced well, it's sold out, I'm on the waiting list, I just can't even believe I didn't get my own. It's a huge hit. Who cares about the little bumps along the way? That's part of growing a business. It happens all the time. She has a smash hit and nobody's reporting on it. And then she has this podcast, another smash hit in the top 10. So good. Now here's the proof. Everyone hates Meghan because she's not relatable. She's living this crazy life that no one could relate to. It's not authentic. It's too rich. I came across a creator today who just put it so perfectly, Siren of Stout, I'm going to tag her, and she said, how is everyone obsessed with Becca Bloom and thinks this uber wealthy woman is so relatable? She's showing her Van Cleef every day, different Van Cleefs. Yes, she's got a great personality. I actually love Becca Bloom, so this is nothing about Becca, but she lives in this grand palace of a place. She has a chef. She's got a wedding she's planning in Italy. She's got the most grand, most beautiful outfits. She's got shoes for days and tops that match. Like, she's living the most opulent life and showing it off every day on TikTok. She's great. She's smart. I love her, so it's not about her. But I'm saying, and this creator that I told you about pointed out that everyone could love her and call her relatable. They're calling her relatable. And Meghan Markle, who is this hardworking woman, American woman who worked her way up from the bottom to the top, snagged a prince, is a mom, leads a regular, for the most part, mom life, and they're calling Meghan unrelatable. It just proves it's because she's black and Becca Bloom is Asian. And Bethany Frankel even did a video where she called Becca Bloom like crazy rich Asian. Like, people just love that concept, crazy rich Asian. It's acceptable if an Asian woman is wealthy. It's part of the cultural norm even. But with Meghan Markle, who grew up, you know, middle class or lower to middle class to a single mom, black woman, people don't want to see her succeed, and they call her unrelatable. She's the most relatable person if you compare her to Becca Bloom. Anyway, go check out the original creator's video on it. What do you think?
So everybody still seems to be mad at the Duchess of Sussex, but here's what they're missing. She is building a media empire. She has her new lifestyle brand, she has her Netflix series, and she also has the podcast. So she's living out her dream with As Ever. She is back on TV, which she was an actress. We have all been hooked on Suits. And she is not a part of the royal family anymore, but she's still doing her acts of service with the podcast. So she's interviewing female founders like myself and inspiring women all over the world. Is that not brilliant? Am I off here? Please let me know, because I stand by this.
I don't know what Gia Judice said to Bethany Frankel. So I can't just be like, ooh, I'm Team Gia. But I for sure know I'm not on Bethany Frankel motherfucking side. The lady who hate Meghan Markle?
I think when white women hate Meghan Markle, that is my measure. That's my measure. I ain't never really cared for Bethany, but just because you don't care for someone, mama say what you like. Mama always said, don't say you don't like them. Say I don't care for them, because it's like dislike is such a strong, like I don't like you. You know, that's real strong feelings. We just don't. She's not my vibe. You know, it's like a more formal. She's not my vibe. I've never really cared for Bethany Frankel. You know what I'm saying? But when she started with Meghan Markle, I said, my intuition, my spirit, my ancestors have guided me. There's a reason, like, you not my vibe. You not my vibe because you not a vibe that need to be around me. I think when white women feel a certain way, especially when white American women feel a certain way about Meghan Markle, because it's my thing. Meghan's an American. That bitch is from LA. The fuck is you funking with Meghan Markle for, bitch? You supposed to be on the American side of things. That's all I need to know. So I don't know what Judice said, but I for shit show read what Bethany said. And it just gives like, yeah, you's a hater, huh? You a rich hater. I'm sorry. You got more money than me. You right. That still don't take all that hate out your heart.
Prince Harry once again shows that he is the people's prince. In an unannounced visit to the Ukraine, he met with war victims. Let's take a look. Prince Harry visited the Superhumans Center, an orthopedic clinic in Lviv that treats and rehabilitates wounded military personnel and civilians. The Duke of Sussex, who served in the British military for 10 years, has made helping injured soldiers one of his most prominent causes. In doing so, he founded Invictus Games in 2014. Upon his return home to Meghan and his kids in Montecito, he brought home Ukrainian pastries. Meghan posted a video of them enjoying the pastries.
Thank you.
And later, Yulia Sviridenko, I hope I said that right, the first deputy prime minister and minister of economy of Ukraine, tweeted this. The whole team is just crying because a pastry made by grandmothers from Sumy region, made from flour from demined fields, is now on the table of Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and their family. And next to it is a pisanka from Oksana Tsubuk in memory of Ira. And I apologize if I butchered any of those names. And how cute are these grandmothers? Yulia also tweeted, Your Royal Highnesses, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for everything that your family is doing for Ukraine, and for helping us draw the world's attention to humanitarian demining in Ukraine. Demining will allow millions of displaced Ukrainians to return home, and allow thousands of children to go to school without fear. This means so very much to all of us. A remarkable group of women who live in the border region of Sumy, an area affected by landmines, have prepared this Easter bread for you and your family. Today, they, along with all of us, are deeply moved knowing that this symbolic offering, Easter bread made from the flour harvested from demined fields, will be on your table. Thank you from all Ukrainians for your kindness and your good-heartedness. And once again, Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex show why we love them.
I want to remind Ukraine that the world stands with them, and Invictus will be a partner with Ukraine and with this Ukrainian Invictus team for as long as needed. And we love the partnership.
And to the people of Ukraine, we stand with you. Slava Ukraina.
Approve of this marriage today. I disapprove of the way Charles and Camilla treated Diana. It was despicable. We do. If they want to get married, fair enough, but go away and do it quietly. Abdicate as well and take her with you.
Here.
Fit to be a king of this country.
What do you think of Camilla?
I don't. Don't ask me. The Rottweiler. She is determined to get a crown. We know that much.
Well, she's a slut, really.
Isn't she? Yes. A slut. That's the answer to that one. Yeah. And we're supposed to respect this man. Long live the Queen.
YouTube have a partner program, and creators like myself get paid by YouTube. As we approach Christmas, you're going to see a lot more YouTube creators coming out with clickbait and nonsense. They all have good channels, and they all have different subjects. Well, that's bullshit. They've all got the same subject, Meghan Markle. Without Meghan Markle, their channels would die. All right, let's be honest. Can you imagine the distaste of the locals when they found out that the Maharkles are looking to purchase a property there? You bring propaganda. They're up in arms. They're already complaining. There's already polls going out that they do not want them coming here. In fact, I just lied to you. You bring paparazzi. I've been reading up on it. In fact, I just lied to you. Global victims, the victim, attention seekers, that sometimes people bite back. It's very clear now. Sometimes it's best to remain quiet and thought-filled than to speak and remove all doubt.
Even Meghan Sussex hater Sussex can boost as her surname.
Explain a bit about it. So their children, for example, Archie and Lilibet, on their birth certificates, Mountbatten Windsor, which is the royal family surname.
Well, this is where the argument's been online today, isn't it? Because some people think that that's their surname.
Yes, so it is.
Yeah.
But since they became the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, the family can also use the Sussex title. So we have that for aristocrats in this country. You know, you might have, let's take, say, the Duke of Marlborough. His family name is Spencer Churchill, but he might call himself Jamie Marlborough. And, you know, you're perfectly entitled to do that. So they've obviously chosen to use the Sussex name in the same way that Harry used to be known as Harry Wales when he was in the armed forces.
Have y'all seen the TikToks that China is putting out about all the secrets on how luxury items are made, and they're just slapping the names on it? Y'all, if you have not seen the TikToks that China is putting out about the things that are being manufactured in China and brought over to the United States of America, you should go and check it out. You should go and check it out. Trump, you should have left them alone. You should have left them the fuck alone. This is the fuck around and find out stage. They are through and they are spilling all the beans. Oh my God. Chanel handbags. Chanel handbags. Cosmetics. Skims. Y'all are done. Done.
I ain't gonna cap. I told my son this shit, boy. I say, boy, them dukes looks real as fuck. Man, I turned around. I said, you know what? I like them motherfuckers. Man, I turned around and ordered me some Christian Dior's B30s. I done wore these 5 times from these straight off the DHK. I done wore 5 times, nigga. If this was the early 2000s, I told my son, I say, man, your generation of dupe makers, they are way better than mine, because if this was the early 2000s, these hoes would have swelled up like a pillow. I'm talking about tongue would have been super fat, all that. These hoes came with the Dior box. They came with the Dior slipper thing. If you don't want to use the box, you can put them in a slipper and tie them up. They came with all that shit, man. I'm looking at it like, why would I pay in the store, go to the store, pay $800 to $900 for a pair of shoes, and they got the same shoes for $125 on DH Gates? It's the same area. It's still in everything. It's still in fucking China. Why not just get them from DH Gates? And the quality is good as shit, man. I ain't gonna cap. These my only fake shoes I got, bro. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. The only fake shoes. But I plan on buying some more. Fuck it. $125. You paying what? $15 for shipping? Fuck it.
Well, the House passed the SAVE Act, so if you're a married woman or you changed your name from your birth certificate for any way, you need to get a passport if you intend to vote. Because in that law, it says that when you register to vote, your name on your ID has to match your birth certificate or your passport, or you can't vote. So If you're a married woman who changed her name, yeah, the Republicans just took your right to vote away. Unless you happen to have a passport, which, costs about $200. And if you're wondering why the Republicans would do this, it's because most women vote Democrat. They got a big majority of men voting Republican this time. They saw that and decided, well, shit, if we take the right to vote away from a whole bunch of women, and most of them probably won't even pay attention to what happened until they go to vote and get denied because they don't have a passport or their name doesn't match their birth certificate, because most married women, their name's not going to match their birth certificate. And then they'll be like, oh shit, I can't vote. But by then it's too late because, it takes 8 weeks to get your passport, even if you have the $200. So buckle up, shit's about to get worse. Now, it still has to go through the Senate, so if you want to call your senators and beg them not to pass it, but we all know the Republicans control the Senate, and we know damn well Donald Trump will sign this, so it's gonna be bad.
In the last 48 hours, congressional Republicans have done so much damage to Americans. Here are the 5 truly harmful things that they passed in the last 2 days. All right, number 1, they passed their budget that will add trillions to the national debt and cuts almost $1 trillion in healthcare. So where's all the spending go? The vast majority of the spending goes to tax giveaways to the wealthiest people in America. Number 2, they passed the SAVE Act, which will make it harder for millions and millions of Americans to vote. Instead of making it easier to register to vote, they're making it harder for people to register to vote, particularly women and those serving abroad. If your driver's license does not match your birth certificate, like many married women, it could block you from voting altogether. Number 3, in the middle of all of the chaos around the tariffs and the market crashing, they passed a bill, literally passed a bill to endorse the tariffs and to strip Congress's power to curb the president's tariff authorities in any way. Number 4, they passed a bill stripping the power of federal judges. What this bill does, because all of these federal judges have been ruling against Trump because what they're doing is unconstitutional, so instead of complying with the Constitution and the law, this bill would undermine federal judges and limit their rulings to their local jurisdiction. These are federal judges ruling on federal matters. Number 5, this is one of the cruelest things that they've done. They passed a bill to jack up overdraft fees intentionally. So on your worst day, you can't pay all your bills, you overdraw your account, now your fee could be $100. They eliminated the cap on overdraft fees. Why? For the same reason they're passing this budget, so the people at the top make more money. The only way we're going to stop this is to get a few Republicans to join us. A few in the Senate, a few in the House, that's it. So we need all of the voices we can to help shift public opinion so that we can get the support we need to end this craziness.
It is 1:30 in the morning in Italy, and I was having a dream about the SAVE Act, rather a nightmare about the SAVE Act, when I thought I had remembered about J.D. Vance giving a speech one time where he said that children should be issued a vote, but that vote should be controlled by their parents until they're 18 years old. And I was like, surely I am having a fever dream and I am not remembering this correctly. The SAVE Act disenfranchising largely married women is just step 1. Here's step 2.
Let's give votes to all children in this country, but let's give control over those votes to the parents of those children. Children are the future of this country, and yet the parents who have them actually have no advantage in our democratic process. They have a smaller voice in some ways than the people who don't have any children at all. When you go to the polls in this country as a parent, you should have more power. You should have more of an ability to speak your voice in our democratic republic than people who don't have kids. Now, people will say, and I'm sure the Atlantic and the Washington Post and all the usual suspects will criticize me about this in the coming days. Well, doesn't this mean that non-parents don't have as much of a voice as parents? Doesn't this mean that parents get a bigger say in how our democracy functions? Yes, absolutely.
Waking up to see that Marjorie Taylor Greene is now being investigated for all her insider trading stuff was the greatest gift I could have ever asked for. I saw that before she was elected to Congress, her net worth was like 700,000. And now, just a few short years later, it's 22 million. And no, that didn't happen because of her salary for being a congresswoman, which is like 70,000 or something like that. But because as a elected official in Congress, she has firsthand knowledge of stuff that will happen, that will affect the market before the public does. And that ends up benefiting her to the tune of apparently around $21 million. And let's be clear, she's not the only person in Congress that engages in this kind of behavior, but I guess she's the one that people have kind of latched onto with, you know, trying to prove that this is a thing that happened with the tariff stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing her be taken all the way down and hopefully booted from Congress for good.
They had sent 2 armed marshals to your home to try to intimidate you with a letter telling you not to come today. Why did you decide to come?
I came because I don't want to be complicit in what is happening inside the Department of Justice, which is the misuse of the resources of the department to do political favors for friends of the president, for loyalists, and I just don't believe that that's right, and I don't want to be part of it, so I feel that I need to speak up.
Your courage is heroic to us, and I want to say to you and your family, thank you, and we are with you, and we're going to stand by you.
Hello, my people, Lady Rose here. How y'all doing? To all my new subscribers, you're welcome, and my returning subscribers, y'all know I love you. Guys, it's a good day. The weather's getting better and better in Denver, Colorado, and we're doing good. I hope y'all doing good over there too. I hope it's warming up in all those cold states. Yes. So guys, the successes are out. Both of them, husband and wife. They're out of Montecito. And we just saw the future Queen of England, the Duchess of Sussex. Meghan Sussex, we saw her on Broadway. You know, my parents died when I was very little. But I still remember what they used to tell me. Always hang around the people who like you. Make friends with the people who like you. Go around the people who like and care about you. So right now, did y'all guys happen to follow Meredith Constant? Meredith said these royal reporters and all those royal, whatever you call them, royal experts are actually fake people. Those people don't actually even exist. They just come out here and create something with AI and write stuff and write all those heinous stuff about Meghan. Write all this crazy stuff about Prince Harry. But since those people don't even exist, it's like these people that the orange man in that big office there is working with nowadays. He's working with this economist from Harvard who's fighting with Elonia. Yeah, he fighting with Elonia because guess what? That guy actually has a fiction figure in his head who's actually planning the economy, who's planning how they should rule this country. So that's the exact same tool is being used by the tabloids and that family to trash Duchess Meghan. It's terrible. Can you imagine hiring some fictive people, the people who don't even exist? No wonder those people are so heartless. Because guess what? The person who is creating all those AI up figures knows that nobody's gonna track them down. Nobody's gonna find who they are. Because you know why? They don't exist. They are created from artificial intelligence. That's what the world has turned into. That's what the racists have actually created this tool to perfect their racism. And baby, it worked for them to pay their bills, but it's not working for the image of that horrible family. It's not. But a bad thing, that guy, that king is soulless. That guy's uneducated. Whatever schools those people do tell y'all guys they do bring all those people into are not like a real school that you all guys learn out here. You learn from your friends, you learn from your peers how to behave in society. This guy never went to those kind of schools. He went to a school where he was an untouchable prince. He was this a high class, somebody that nobody could say nothing to. So it's basically he just got sent to some place to learn how to be the future leader of that country. They taught him how to inherit throne. That's why he spent his years learning. He never learned the way to integrate out in the society and be in a good relationship with neighbors. I mean, look at what he did to the princess of people's hearts, the real princess of Wales. Look at what he did to this beautiful woman. And he, after the princess of Wales left him, he did everything in his power. And now y'all know what happened. Y'all know the results. The results are out here. But baby, Charlie boy, what are you trying to do with our princess, the Duchess of Sussex, Princess Sussex, Meghan Sussex? It won't succeed because we all know how you function. And because you are so uneducated and so dumb, you think all those your AI and all this nonsense, new ways of displaying your racism in public is gonna succeed. No, baby. That's why we got all these channels out here. That's why I be telling y'all guys, y'all need to come out here. Let's create more channels. If you know your voice is a little bit loud like mine, let's come together. Call me. I'm gonna help you create this channel. And the ones who are out there already, amplify your voices more. Call this bullshit out. All this thing that is created by this monarchy, all this hate, all this fiction, all this fictive devils that they created to sabotage Princess Meghan's as ever. To sabotage everything that they are doing, everything that Prince Harry's doing, the Invictus Games, Archewell Foundation, all those, call them out! Drag them as you can. And baby, if you need to drink something, you want to smoke something and help you do it, do it! Whatever's gonna help you. Some gifted people like me, I don't need nothing in me to call some bullshit. I will call it like my mama told me. If you see a devil, I say something. And I will say something. I will call y'all guys out. This this nonsense of yours. But meanwhile, guess what, Princess Meghan? Take good care of yourself. I saw you with good, beautiful sisters of ours. We have something in common. We share love. And we share common DNA together. And to all females of good heart of other color, races, and cultures supporting the Duchess of Sussex, God bless you. We appreciate y'all. We are all sisters. And to you all sitting down there creating all this fake AI and hiding your identity because you can't stand up to your conviction. You're making money out of evil. May all of y'all guys get big C and all the men get prostate enlargement and get all the prostate corpus cavernosa and corpus spongiosum twisted by the God the Almighty. I'm praying for y'all guys to disappear. And Prince, this one here, Bulliam, licky boy, you will never succeed, and you are also gonna get all those protest complications, all the corpus cavernosum and spongiosum twisted. And before you know, you're gonna become a woman, Bulliam. With that hate, I'm praying to God to take care of your evilness. Eradicate every single person that you made down here. And the people around you sitting down there going around with all this hate, cultivating hate amongst people, dividing people. May all of y'all guys get big C's and all terrible, anything incurable diseases that is in the book of the God Almighty. You see that love? Did you see that love that the Duchess received from her sisters? Wonderful people. The children, you know, children are angels. Even children love her. Look at the expressions on those people's faces when they welcomed her in that New York Broadway. Whether you want or not, you can never take her talent from her. You can't take her personality and everything that she represents. You cannot take those from her. You are just gonna be miserable for the rest of your lives, and you're gonna die miserable. And that's why you were created. And you were created to be parts of all those fictive AI nonsense BS, and that's where you are gonna remain. Because guess what? That's where you are. Bunch of heinous losers born from racism, made from racism with twisted DNA, inbred. No wonder it's hard for y'all guys to even regulate your emotions, because guess what? You are so mixed up with your uncles, with your nephews, with your nieces, with your aunties, with everybody. You are just twisted human being. You inbred. I feel so sorry for y'all guys' ass. But meanwhile, Prince Harry went to Ukraine to help the people, to visit the people that he does help. His Invictus people, it was so wonderful. Y'all saw the warm welcome, and also saw the Duchess in New York. These people are doing the Lord's work. Doing good, and us ever sold out. We waited for new products so we could also purchase our own. But meanwhile, I went to the store and got me some jam so I could just fantasize that I was eating the as ever raspberry spread. Yes, I did. So I can't wait until the product comes back. Whether you a Sussex Squad member or you not Sussex Squad member, I know all of y'all guys will be waiting for those products. So put you money, create some extra bank accounts, because this time here she's gonna have the overload of all those products on there. And I know The people who purchase those stuff more were those haters. They're the rangers. They are just fans, but they are down there hiding. Because guess what? Love wins. Save those dollars when the product's gonna come out here so you could make the Duchess of Sussex in the line of billionaires. Okay? Yes, she's gonna become billionaire before this year, 2025. Yes, or by the end of this year, exactly on November 27th, on my birthday, she is gonna be on the Forbes list of them billionaires, whether you want or not. Twisted sausage finger, terrible human being, and evil. I hate you. Sussex Squad, I'm gonna talk to y'all guys again tomorrow. I love y'all guys very much. Please share my videos. Share my videos. We need to get these views. What's going on with y'all? Wagwan. Y'all need to share my videos so we could get those views there, so some people could also discover that my channel exists, so we could come down here and celebrate the success, a success for the year 2025, okay? And also go to my Queen Isabella Banks channel, Wiz's channel. Bless this sister. Let's get this sister to 10,000 subscribers, all right? And also do not forget to the raw success to go visit my brother, my wonderful brother, my brother Baron. I love so much, brother. God bless you for everything that you do, and I love all you breaking news and all those that are keeping us informed. God bless you. And so y'all, Success Squad, let's go to Royal Success and take Baron's videos and share them with the world, all right? And let's go to all those little tiny beady, all the Success Squad channels, and give them views, share their videos, and let's subscribe to those little small channels and get all the channels to 10,000 subscribers minimum, okay? I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.